Hey guys, welcome to our Sunday active recovery mobility routine. As more and more, luckily, more and more of us is returning to the box, I'm slightly changing these videos to emphasize the recovery and chilling part of this, because in the classes, if you can show up, we take care of active mobility during the warm-up, passive mobility once we stretch after the workout. So I think that these videos can help you switching off, prepare for the next week ahead of you, and so on and so forth. On the other hand, if you have any questions or suggestions or what you like the most of it, please reach out to me. Otherwise, I will keep doing the same thing. What we are doing is that the general approach of these mobility routines are rather passive, concentrating on breathing, concentrating on switching off. But I will always, as did before, will change up something. We will do something different each time, so to avoid being too repetitive or boring. Today, I would say probably it's a necessity as well, but also you could call me selfish, because I tweaked my lower back, unfortunately, 2 days ago, which limits me a little bit in movement, but also gives us a perfect opportunity to go through a few stuff which will target our posterior chain. How much I always tell that cat-cows are really important. I think the one day I didn't do, I just tweaked my lower back. But don't worry, if we use our body regularly, sometimes we gonna have these small tweaks. It's not a major thing, but make sure that you take care of your body. So we're gonna start with some cat-cow variations, and then some stuff for our butt, hammies, and lower back. After that, or even upper back a little bit. What will be different compared to the previous times when we did this is that this time we're gonna do this for time and not for repetition. So I will tell you we have now, I don't know, let's say 1 or 2 minutes for some exercise, and with your own pace you will do as many repetitions as it feels comfortable. Also, one reason for this is that, for example, in a cat-cow, currently with my injury, my range of motion is a bit different, or I need some warming up to go to full cat-cows. So not to limit you, I will do my stuff, Naya will do her stuff, you will do your stuff. So do whatever feels good for your body, as I always say. So if it feels more comfortable to start with a little bit lower range of motion and build it up, then do that. After that, we are going to hold a few positions today. Again, mostly lower body targeting for our glutes, lower back, hamstrings. These will be our main targets, but of course the nice thing in this positions is that it can affect our whole body, even if the target is just probably 1 or 2 muscle groups. As always, I will repeat this every time, because it's important that when we hold a passive position, don't overdo it. It shouldn't hurt, it should be uncomfortable, but it should be uncomfortable in a way that you feel a sensation in the area where I tell you to feel it. It never should feel pinching, it never should hurt. If that's the case, come out of the position. If none of the modifications, what we do here, is good for you, please reach out to me, because I will be able to offer you something else instead of that position. Try to concentrate on breathing, nose breathing. We will not count our breathing today, but if you want, you can. And basically that's it. So, having said that, I will change my camera a little bit so that I'm fully in. And as I told you, we're gonna start hands and knees. So I will just tell you what we're gonna do first. So if just now we're short slow from the cat, you start to go to the cow, please, from the cat, yes, and she will start it here and very, very slowly, as we always do. After centimeter she goes up and starting to tuck in this, going back. For me, currently, this is not an option as yet, so what I will do basically is I will tuck in my belly until here, and then I will let it out. Once I will feel comfortable, I will probably go more, eventually maybe to the cat and cow. But for now, I don't know if you can see it. My range of motion at the beginning will be basically just a very small part of my back. Once I will feel that the pain here is easing up, my brain gets the reaction that it's okay to move, I will increase it. So we're gonna do this for 2 minutes, slow pace, in your own range of motion, full cat and cow, hopefully for all of you. For me, it's gonna be partial cat and cow, and hopefully by the end of the 2nd minute, full cat and cow. So, what?
My toe.
Alright, so guys, let's start. Alright, you can sit back to our heels to rest a little bit. The next thing what we are going to do is we're going to still start from all fours, and what we are going to do is to lift only one leg and try to straighten it backwards. When you're doing this, I want you to try to imagine that that leg, the very end of the leg, wants to go as far as possible from your body. So here, this is, I will show you from the side. So this is just straightening, but I'm trying to pull it away from my body, not moving my whole body. So leg up and just trying to lengthen it as much possible, put it back. Same thing, other, lengthen it and back. Alright, this we are going to do for a minute, starting from now. All right, again, sitting back the rest of it. We're gonna repeat this, but take it to the next level. We will add our opposite arm, and we try to think as someone is pulling my arm forward and my leg backwards at the same time. Enjoy how you feel that your spine is lengthening. You almost feel that you get taller with a few centimeters. So if I'm putting my right back, left forward, I'm trying to avoid twisting and turning as much as possible. When I reach the point, I'm playing 1, 2, 3 and back. Then other arm, other leg and back again for a minute. So-called bird dog. Let's start now. Okay, sitting back again. Actually, going back to hands and knees, I wanted to widen your knees a tiny bit. And what we're gonna do is, my hands now are under my shoulder, so I will just sit back. Personally, I already feel some lower back muscles here. If you are healthy and don't have injured, probably nothing. Then we are going back. I step a little bit forward now with my hands, sitting back, and we come up. Tiny bit forward with my hand, sitting back, and coming up. Tiny bit forward, sitting back. As you see, we keep longer and longer. Your head can almost be down. Putting down the elbow, lying all the way down. We go to a slight arch, enjoying a stretch in your abs and enjoying a flexion in your lower back area. From here, going back to hands and knees, and while we are on hands and knees, what we want is to put the top of our foot on the ground and lift off the knee as little as possible, and just let's hold this as little as possible. And relax. Good. Then we're going up, torso is straight, right arm is above, we lean towards the left, and then left arm is above, we lean towards the right. We keep repeating this for about a minute. All right. Going to seated position, actually lying all the way down, and we are going to do glute bridges for a minute. But what I want you to do now is to really hold that top position for even 4 or 5 seconds before going down. So it's not now a lot of reps, just a few reps in that minute what we are going to do. But make sure you squeeze the butt on the top and just hold it. Starting now. All right, sitting up, left leg is in front, right leg is bent. You lean forward towards the left, so we smooth into our passive part. We're gonna hold this for 3 full minutes. For me, this is it today. This is the most I can go. I feel the intended stretch in my hamstring, glute, lower back, because these are today specifically tight for me. If you can go closer to the front leg, go closer. You will probably see that as the time passes by, I will get closer and closer. I'm not forcing it. I'm letting my body to give the reaction to my brain that it's okay to go a millimeter more and more. I will use, when I stop talking finally, I will use my breathing. When I breathe out, I will let my body sink in a little bit more. We have about 2.5 minutes left from this. very, very gently come out of the position, lie all the way down, and grab your left knee and just pull it closer to your chest. Now this is an active position, so you pull actively with your hand, but everything else is passive, so you just pull it close. This is only for about a minute. You should feel the hip flexor where it closes your knee. Alright, from here you keep this knee in, but grab it with the right hand. Shoulders are on the ground. You pull it across, lower back, glute stretch. Hold it for 2 minutes. Right, gently let it go. You're going up to a seated position. This time our right leg is in front, our left is bent. We lean against the right leg. Remember, this is now for 3 minutes. Hamstring, glute, lower back, depending on where you are the tightest. Don't go too far too soon. Let your body go more and more and more as you breathe in and out without too much pulling. Alright, we gently coming out, lying down on our back, grabbing our right knee, left leg is straight, and just hold it for a minute, feeling a stretch in our hip, mostly. Alright, same knee with the left hand goes to the side, right shoulder is on the ground. We change the target to the lower back, to the gluteal area, whichever is tight for you, and we hold this for 2 minutes. Right, gently let the legs go back, just stay down, straight legs, straight arms overhead, and just chill here in this position. And if you are ready, while chilling, nothing crazy, just imagine that someone is pulling your left leg and right arm. Then someone is pulling your right leg and left arm, and just keep calmly doing this for a bit. Alright. We are going to slowly sit up. If you want to stay in this nice lying down position, then stay. I hope you feel good. I hope that your muscles, your body feel amazing. I hope you feel a little bit recovered. By the way, I on purpose, even last week now and now, I keep these routines a little bit shorter than before. The main reason is that I want you guys to keep working with us, but I know that on the positive side, things are open. You can go and do stuff. So even if you take the time to do these 30-40 minutes, even less is great. Next week, hopefully we can do something else, and we will do something else a little bit different. We're gonna still concentrate on our spines as we did every week. It's a good reminder. Actually, maybe I just pulled my lower back to just support what I said you guys before, how cat and cows and things like this are very important for you. Keep coming back for more next Sunday. For now, thank you guys for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday and see you guys next time.